Welcome back to the Roulette Room. Every session starts with a strategy, a bankroll, and one simple goal, and that's to finish ahead. Will today's spins beat the odds, or will the wheel have other plans? There's only one way to find out. Let's head to the table. We're going to start with a method today called the upside down cake. We're going to have a 15-minute timer, and we're going to play and see how much money we hopefully win or lose during this 15 minutes. In the future, we may start doing a competition between two different methods, but to start with here, today we're going to end up just doing one method. The upside down cake, $2,000 bankroll system. So we're going to do dollar bets. This dollar bet system will be an $18 bet overall. So we're going to start at the red number 9 and go across 8 to the number 30. We're going to come down. Let me start my timer. We're going to come down to the bottom row, 4 on the bottom row, and the center gets 6. And you'll see it's like an upside down cake. If you flipped it, you'd have a birthday cake. $18 bet, and let's spin. I really like this method. I play it a lot at the casino. There's 18 red. That should be a win. That'll net us $18. You can see. All right. So now we're just going to rebet and spin. I've played this with some dollar bets and all the way up to $5 bets. There's a number 5, and that is a loss. So on a loss, we're going to rebet and double the bet on the first one for a $36 spin. The $5 bets, that ends up being $90 at one time. There's a 12, and that is a win. So we're at a $36 for the session profit. We're going to go back to our base level bet of 18. Make sure we're at an $18 bet. Spin again. The $90 bets, that's a lot to stomach. That's with a $5,000 bankroll system, and you'll see there is a loss. We'll rebet. We'll double the bet. Still up 18. Prior to spinning, 19 red, and that should be a win. And that puts us up $54. Go back to our base level bet of $18. I really like this method, but like I said, you really have to play with some caution. But I've used this a handful of times at the casino. There's a number 5 again. Man, no mercy. All right, so a rebet, and we'll double the bet. And if we lose again, I'll explain how it goes on further. It recovers pretty quick on its own if you do end up down. All right, so now we're back to 0. We're going to rebet with our 36, and we're going to add a unit to each space. And you'll see the way I click to place my bets on here, I have my method. But you have 18, you have 36, you have 54 when you're betting $3 units for each space. Now let's spin. Let's hope for a win right here. You have almost, oh man, there's another loss. All right, so now we're down $54. We're going to rebet and add 1 unit. All right. That really stings when you get down some. All right, and you're at 72. Let's hope for some good luck right here. Oh no. All right. So we're down 126. We're down 126. But like I said, this is why we have our $2,000 bankroll system. We're rebetting, and we're adding our dollar unit. It recovers quickly. Let's see, let's remove that. Let's see, let's clear this out. I messed it all up. We'll just go back and do us a $5 bet, because that's where we're at. I should have just hit clear on that last one, shouldn't I? That would have made it a lot easier. $90 bet, so we're 5 losses in. This would be our 4 losses. Hopefully we can get us a good number right here. Oh no. We're down again. Alright, so luck's not on our side right now. We're down 216. So we're going to rebet. And we'll be at 6. Alright, right here it is. Here's our win. $108 bet. It really loves that first dozen. Just not where we need it. Man, oh man. This is almost 50% coverage. Let's see. Come on, hit us a middle dozen. Now we know we're good and safe there. There we go. There's just a win. So, we just netted 125. We're still down 199. We're going to rebet and spin. I believe. Yep, there we go. 125. Well, there was an ad that just popped up for some reason. All right. Let's see. Our session profit, we're down 74. If we reset back, we're going to have 5 wins to be back in session profit. But currently, if we let's bet the 127 again, rebet and spin. And if we can get a win right here, we'll go back to our base level bet, and we did not get a win. Alright, so we're down 201. Alright, so we're going to rebet, and we're going to add a unit. This is not working out well today. We're about halfway through our time. $145 bet. 23 red, that should be a win. 143. $58 down on our session profit. So let's do one more rebet and spin. Now when you're in the, oh man, lost again. All right, so we're going to rebet and we're going to add a unit. When you're playing for real money in the casino or online or whatever you're doing, you always want to pay attention to $163 bet to where you're at. If you're up a little bit, you want to take your money and run. There's another loss. Another loss. We're down 366. We're bound to hit some. All right, we're at a $10 bet on each. Something has one too many in here. So let's clear it out. Let's see. We'll go back to our 5s. Alright, now let's put our $5 bet and we'll be betting for 10. I'm not liking how this is turning out today. Alright, $180 bet. Let's hope for the best here. Oh, we hit a 0. Alright, so we're going to end up rebetting and adding the unit. Alright, here we go. We're down 546. Not a good session at all. Not a good session at all. So at some point, you know, you need to set your limits to where you're stomaching to lose this much, or you're stomaching to win this much, because like you would want to set a threshold to where you're not losing, continuously losing to chase a few dollars. Like if you get down $500, walk away. Or if you're up $500, walk away. Or if you're down $200, walk away. If you're up $200, walk away. You know what I mean? So that's the way to go, not the way of following this 100%, because we just continuously keep losing here. We're down $1,194. This is not what you would do in a real life scenario. It's good that you test this out on a simulator, because you do not want to get to where you're losing this kind of money. Man, there's a 36 red again. 36 red again. Alright, we're down 1446. We only got a couple more spins left, and we're going to end up losing our bankroll. We will definitely give this another shot, because I know this method can win some money. But obviously this is good that we're seeing this, so that we know that it can lose money as well. It really puts reality into play here. Wow. All right. So we have $284 left. So all I can do is just rebet on that one. You can't even add a unit, because it would only been $16, and it looks like we finally won one. All right, so we won $270, but look how far down we are. So let's just rebet and spin and see if we can dig out a little bit here. We got about 2 minutes left on the timer. There's finally getting some numbers here. All right, so we're catching back up. We're down 1176. We're going to rebet and spin. Maybe we can make a turnaround. There we go. All right. Down 906. Rebet and spin. Number 9. That's a win. All right. So see, you can really get it quick. About a minute and a half left here. These $270 spins, win it back quick. They can lose it just as quick. There's a loss. All right, so we're gonna rebet and add a unit, because we're not in session profit. And spin. About a minute left. 31, I believe. Nope, that was a loss. Rebet. Add our unit to it. It's fun to test this stuff out on these simulators because you never know. I mean, 27 red, I believe that's a win. That is a win of $306. All right. Rebet. Add a unit. All right. Our timer is up. A 30 red for the final spin. We ended that session down $564. So I'm going to play just a couple more spins here at that and see if we can break even. Our 15-minute timer is up. Let's see if we can hit just a couple numbers here. All right, another 324 win. We're down to 40. You'd about call that a win. So if we can get one number here, you would walk away from the table if you had the guts to stick it through that long. And it's a 0. So there you are. There's your down 564, playing about 16 minutes. We were within $200 there, coming back. You know, it's just part of it. This system makes some really good money really fast whenever you're having some good luck. But when you're not having good luck, you lose money really, really fast. Again, this is the Roulette Room. Thanks for sticking around here. We're going to start uploading some videos into this channel here for some roulette play and maybe some other casino games. But make sure you hit the thumbs up button, like, and subscribe to the channel so that way you can see more of this content. We greatly appreciate you sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one.